Alrighty, Roo, and cuckoo could choo to you and all my nobodies not watching out there. Um, I played like a pretty big chunk straight, and now I'm. But then I also like logged. I guess I like was like exit to menu, and now I have to like log in, and I guess it's that it's trying to sort of emulate what it's like to play on a computer. Is it working? Okay. So this is different. The Metaverse Enterprise Solutions. Okay. Um. Oh, I have. Okay, what are the pictures? So I got what? I got that background. Then I got them all dance, looking cute and happy and stuff. And then her specifically, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri. All of them have the skirts actually do the thing, but I haven't. They don't seem to do that very much, or I haven't seen it much. But the skirts are just like, haha, they're alive and moving. See, that's not even the position. That's not even the pose she takes. So I guess this is just for the thing. That's famous little chibis. Oh, and this is the poetry. Well, it's cool that they saved that. That's cool. Here's the moment that I had with the Dutch angle put on her thing. And then write a poem, and then that's just some, the background stuff. Okay, cool. And I can set one as a wallpaper. Um, which one would I want to set as a wallpaper? All of them together? I'm gonna. I wonder if this actually affects, like, the game itself, because I know it starts to get pretty meta. But I'm gonna set this one as the wallpaper. But, yeah. Okay. And I've earned a trophy called. Okay, well, it would not allow me to reset it, or it said it wouldn't, but then it kind of did. I got a trophy for it, but then it let me do it anyway, which is weird. Um, but basically, the trophy had a long thing. It's like, you cannot set that because you have to contract your. It's a setting for the system administrator, and you have to contact them for more information. But I like that back. It's like, although I would have preferred if it was the one where she was smiling and looking at me instead of it being all sad. But I'll take it. Um, so what about music? Just out of curiosity, what's this? Ohio Sayori. Poem Panic. Damn. Play with me. Okay. Mail. There's no new mail. And what's side stories? The side stories are stories of friendship that are unrelated to the events of the main game. To get all 6 side stories, try writing poems for different characters and viewing their special scenes in DDLC. So I have these side stories that I could do. I don't know if I want to do them now or if I want bad things. Like, I know things are going to start to twist into not great things. So should I enjoy the good moments? Or should I don't know. You know what? I'm going to do a side story. Let's just see what happens with the side story. I don't know if I can do them later. Is there no music? What's going on? Why is it so quiet? Like, I have sound. I liked it better when my car had sound. The club meeting is suddenly interrupted by the sound of of the door, causing Monica and Sayori to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar. It's Yuri! And Sayori! And Monica! Sayori's eyes widen, recognizing the girl. She very conspicuously mouths to Monica. It's her! It's the girl! It's true, the girl standing in the doorway is none other than the girl Sayori had come across reading alone in the classroom. Oh, so is this like before they made the thing? Thanks to Monica leaving her flyer on the desk, it seems she found her way to the club. Are you here for the literature club by chance? Am I in the wrong place? No, you're not. This is the literature club. Please come inside. The girl fully steps in the door, but continues standing against the wall, avoiding eye contact. Comes inside, but then immediately becomes a wallflower. Okay. Sayori continues to fail containing her excitement. It's happening. Oh my gosh. It's happening. It's happening. This is not a drill. Thank you so much for coming. Sorry it's a little empty. I'm Monica, and this is Sayori, and we run the literature club, even though it's just us so far, but... What's your name, by the way? I'd like to join your club. Well, it's nice to meet you. I'd like to join your club. It's a rather unusual name. Is that all like one word, or is it like, I'd like to, and then join your club, or I'd like to join your club? Already? Wait, really? Are you sure? Like, we figured there'd be some convincing or something here. I mean, I should be good enough. Aww. Everyone is welcome here. You don't have to be good enough. Oh. Do you want to have a seat? We'd love to get to know you. The girl nods, sliding over to a nearby desk and gently sitting down. So what's your name? Yuri. I'm Sayori. And this is Monica. Sayori, nice to meet you. Do you like fantasy? Like books? Like... She's like, Yuri looks at Monica like, you get it, right? Maybe? You? Fantasy is cool. Yes. Have you heard of Annabelle Dupont? I can't say I have. Oh well. She's my favorite author. I'm on her 5th book, and it's just... Yuri grins and presses her knuckles against her cheeks in joy. You can borrow my books. I wouldn't mind. You're really in for an incredible experience. See, that's so sweet, just to be like, look, I just met you. This is crazy. Borrow my book, maybe? Like, it's fantasy, baby. You know, just on it. Like, she's just like, yeah, no, I didn't have to do anything to join except for say that I wanted to. They were surprised, and it's like, this is, everybody wins, yay! But, yeah. Monica stammers, caught completely off guard by Yuri taking control of the conversation. She just really likes this author and wants people to read. Yeah, it's cool. I wouldn't think too hard on it. Just, you know, be like, look, it's a fan that wants to convert other people into fans. That's it. Like, it's not super deep. She glances sideways at Sayori, silently asks, she's like, hell, what's going on? Like, I'm the president, she's just like, here, borrow my book. I'm like, okay. I'd love to. It sounds like you're really into them, so they must be great. See, Sarah's just happy and all that. I'm so happy I found this club. Oh, I'm so stupid. I left all my other books in my locker. I should have brought them. Yuri quickly stands up. I'll be right back. I'll go get them for you. See? So cute and wholesome. I'm glad that I did the side story before. Because I know things... Like... That, like, I actually had to take a break. I'm like, I don't want this niceness to end, and I know that that's where this is going. Like, that's not a spoiler. That's something that's, like, pretty commonly well-known thing, and it's just like, that's why they warn you. It's like, this is too nice. You know? I'll be right back. You probably only need to bring one for now. Sarah nervously says, noting to herself and the considered heftiness of the book that Yuri set down on her desk. True. Okay, I'll get the first one then. Whoosh! Just like, boom, and she's off. Yuri exits the club in a flash, leaving Monica and Sayori silently exchanging glances. Like, well, we got a person. She's definitely coming back. Like 100% definitely coming back. Just okay. Oh my god, I wasn't prepared for this. How do I handle someone so intense? I have like no experience with fantasy except for maybe the stuff that I read when I was a kid, but that's probably like a joke compared to what she's into. I'm sure I'll be fine. In fact, I think it's neat we have different people who are into different kinds of literature. It'll be fun to learn from each other. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree, but what if this is her only interest? Doesn't it kind of seem like that? Maybe. Maybe not. Monica, don't you think you should be more optimistic? We have a new club member. There should be room for anything but being happy. Wait, what? There shouldn't be room for anything but being happy. Okay, yeah. Anything but being happy. I'm excited to get to know her more, aren't you? Yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry for being so hasty. I just got really anxious all of a sudden. It's because you're afraid of not being able to take the lead. What the heck? It's kind of scary how you can point things out like that, Sayori. I just like learning what makes people happy or sad. Yeah. Hey, you know what? You'd probably be great at helping Yuri feel comfortable here. Maybe you can take a break from helping me with the administrative stuff and just focus on spending your time with her. Yay! That's exactly what I want to do! Again, everybody wins. Win frickin' win, baby! Besides, Sayori lowers her voice, I'm probably gonna need all the time I can get. It's like, I have no idea anything about fantasy, and that is a thick-ass book. I don't know, I just felt like throwing that in. Heard that song earlier today in something. She taps her finger against the dauntingly chunky book. Chunky. Yuri left sitting on the desk. Right afterwards, the door opens to reveal Yuri's return. I'm back! Her breath is slightly heavy, which, combined with her short time gone, indicates that she may have ran at least part of the way. She makes her way back to Sayori and sets down the book on her desk. Just as Sayori feared, the book Yuri brought in for her is just about equal in size to the one already on Yuri's desk. Well, there are probably a few things you should know before getting started on it. She's just like a freaking salesman. She's just like, nope, this is my religion. Freaking Jehovah's Witness for this fantasy author, just like, do you know the good word of this author? It's like, don't really read fantasy, but you are super into it, and I'm willing to hear you out. And probably read the book. It's just kind of surprising. Rather daunting. Little weird. And knock something over. Don't knock things over. That's no good. Alright. There are some things that are more explained in the other books that take place in the same universe, so going over those would be good to keep you from getting confused at the start. Theory nervously interjects. Well, I was thinking maybe today we could just get to know each other a little bit more. She's like, no, read the book right now. You know, I think, like, if we're gonna be reading together, then I would like that. From across the room, Monica smiles and nods at Sayori while Yuri isn't looking. She's like, Oh, okay. Yuri sits down and then looks at her book, then glances around the room, showing no indication that she has anything more to add. Awesome. Your social anxiety is amazing. That's top tier level right there. Just like, I said what I needed to say, but not really, because you interrupted me and didn't want to hear it, and that's what I wanted to say and needed to say. Now you want to hear about me, and it's like, I don't know, man. Well, you're part of the club. It's cool. Don't worry about it. So what made you decide to join the club? Well, I like reading, so I was immediately interested. I had no idea that someone was starting a literature club, but that's my fault since I haven't been paying attention to any of the club recruitment advertisements. I only found out because she... Yuri glances over at Monica. Monica? Monica came into my classroom and put the flyer on my desk. Wait, what? She straight up was like, did she do it to everybody? Was she just canvassing, or did she like, I can tell. This one's a reader. I can tell. Suddenly Yuri's face darkens, and she shakes her head at herself. I was so stupid, I got too nervous and couldn't even look up, so she just walked out. It took me several days just to come here because I was afraid that Monica told everybody how inconsiderate I was. But I decided that was probably irrational. Well, everybody would be Sayori, and I doubt either of them would have that conversation on either side, so... Wait. No, that was totally my fault. I felt bad about interrupting you, that I just, like, walked out. I was actually really hoping that you would come by. Yuri exhales in relief. Man, you guys have a lot of miscommunication things due to people's anxiety and just the way they see things. I always seem to interpret things as the worst possible scenario. Well, I was really nervous to come here for some other reasons too, such as there being too many people. Not that I mind much, but I have a hard time to meet a large number of new people at once. So it's actually amazing that it's just the two of you. She's like, that works in my favor. It's like, oh, okay, well, we are trying to, grow our numbers, so if you know anyone, likes books. I definitely came at the right time. Oh, that makes me happy. I'm proud of you for working up the courage to come. Yuri smiles warmly to herself. never really had the privilege of sharing my interests with others before. It's hard to find others who are into the same thing, except online. Like, is fantasy that strange? Like, I mean, you know, there's so many different types of books. I always just kind of felt like no books are really that weird. I mean, well, I mean, some books are actually pretty weird, but none of them are like a whole genre isn't so weird that it's like you're a freak for reading it, I guess. Like, if it's an actual book. Like, there's some weird fan fiction and stuff like that out there, but overall, like, just as a book, like, I don't think it's that weird. So I thought the literature club would provide me a chance to do that. What kind of other things are you into? Nothing. Just reading fantasy. That's it. It's like, okay, if that's the case, then how are you only 5 books into? Is that the only books that they have, or what? Like, genres? I don't know, just anything. Even if it's not literature. Oh, she's like, I have no other interests outside of fantasy literature. That's 100% of my personality, apart from my physicality. What things do you think are dumb? Oh, wow, okay. Sari pauses, a look of concern on her face. Like what? Feeding stray animals? Taxidermy? Witchcraft? Like, what are you into? How about I tell you something about I'm into, and then you can tell me about something you're into? I suppose that would be okay. You suppose. Cool. Well, at least we're making some sort of headway here. Okay. Well, I'm pretty into, like, crafty things. Like making cute little collages or decorating things like cards or jewelry boxes. My room always has my room's always cluttered with random stuff because I keep buying things to make gifts for my friends, but then I put it off to the last minute. How many other friends do you have? Not saying you don't. They don't have to be main characters in this game or ever show up, but it seems like it's basically just me. And the people here, but now you're meeting her, so that wasn't a thing before, so gotta consider that. Alright. So yeah, that's something kind of silly I'm into. You sound quite creative. Not that much, it's just like, you'd be surprised how much you can do with scissors and glue and stuff. So I have to share something that I'm into now, right? She's like, human sacrifices. Sayori nods. Well, I guess I'm into nature. I love nature. Monica, I'm gonna start a nature club. Don't do that. That's a conflict of interest. It's like, don't steal our only new member. Don't be a dick, Sayori. Like, we could enjoy nature. We can read books in nature. How about that? We'll do that. That makes more sense. No, you're not. You're stuck with me now. And her eyes just like, no, you're not. You're stuck with me now. I'm not. Oh, yeah? Well, I hereby appoint you as Vice President of the Literature Club. Womp, 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 womp. Now we got 2 people, so I needed your help with administrative stuff anyway, so now, yeah, there you go. Haha, you have been outsmarted. There, now you type with me. Hey, don't give me responsibilities. Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I interrupted you. Go ahead. It's fine. Yuri pauses, feeling awkward after having gotten cut off. I like going out into the woods or to the park. Just places where you can walk or sit. I don't have any people around. Okay. So you're kind of antisocial and, you know, it's peaceful. Just nice to kind of remove myself from everything that matters and let my racing mind operate autonomously for a while. What does it do? Like, what happens there? When do you like to do that? It just depends on my mood. After school, on the weekends, whenever I feel like I need it. Wow, I feel like I would never have the time to do something like that. I find that we have a lot more time than we think we do, if you don't let it slip through your fingers. The 3 continue their conversation, led primarily by Sayori, but Monica chiming in now and then. Monica's intended to leave it to Sayori to focus on her own work, but found it difficult not to join in. Before they knew it, it was the end of the day. It was upon them once more. Oh, looks like we should be wrapping up for today. Are you 2 going to be starting on that book next club meeting? That's the plan. I'm so excited. Sayori beams. Yuri collects her things. Once packed, Yuri wordlessly waves to Sayori and Monica with a gentle smile. Bye! As Yuri exits, Sayori enthusiastically returns her farewell. Once again, Sayori and Monica are left in the club room. Sayori, you are a lifesaver. I didn't do anything, I just talked. Still, besides, really lifted my mood. Feels really nice when we could put our energy towards people like that. She was really excited to be included, you know? It made me happy. Well, there's no doubt in my mind that she'll have a great time here with you engaging her. How do you feel about starting the book next meeting? I'm gonna end this because I'm like starting to get sleepy. I don't know if I can keep playing it. I don't know how long this will go, and yeah. So I keep going.